Hello there, my interweb friends. It's your old pal Jason here with another Bad Batch Season 3 review. Today's a twofer. I will be talking about Episode 6, Infiltration, and Episode 7, Extraction. Nice little two-part episode. But before I get started, as always, I will be talking spoilers on these episodes, so if you haven't seen them yet and you don't want them spoiled for you, stop the video. Go to Disney Plus, check them out, then come on back and we can talk about them. But now that we're past the spoiler warning, let's dive in, shall we? These episodes were really good. I'm so glad they released them both at the same time in a more complete story. A lot more activity with the clones. The return of Commander Wolf, which is great because it kind of plants the seeds for his eventual defection and retirement from the Empire as we find him with Rex and Gregor in Rebels. So the seeds of that are planted. They might bear fruit at the end of the season. I really hope so. It was really neat to see more clones having defected from the Empire. It was great to see Rex again. And I really liked bringing the setting of Teth back, specifically the Ba'omar Monastery from the Clone Wars movie. I really liked that callback to the Clone Wars movie. I thought that was great that they went back there to that environment. It just brought a lot of memories of going to see that movie in the theater. It may have been a little lackluster, but it was still a fond memory. I do still enjoy watching anything Star Wars, but it was just really cool to have that environment back in this episode. A lot of questions answered, but also more questions raised. We now know a little bit more about this clone assassin program, and I think that's a really cool facet. Although, if they had these guys during the original trilogy, things would have been a little harder for the heroes. So I have a feeling that that division is going to be dealt with by the end of the season. Maybe the whole Tantus arc will wrap up neatly in a bow. Everything there will be wiped out, but we'll see. We still have a few more episodes left to go, a whole half of a season to go, so we'll see how that all plays out. But it was really interesting to also see that not only does Crosshair have to prove himself to the Batch, he has to prove himself to other clones. And he did a lot of terrible things in service of the Empire, but after defecting, kind of realizing that the Empire really doesn't care about him or any clones, he's going to have to prove himself. And he does so very much in this episode, and I really liked his arc throughout this episode as well. Also, Omega having escaped Tantus with him. She's grown sort of an attachment to him. I love seeing that scene in the beginning of episode 6 where she's imitating him. She's got the toothpick in her mouth. She's sitting exactly in his stance. And it's really nice to see him completely embrace Omega and warm up to her to the point where he's like, fathering her. He's like, parenting her. It's really, really cool. I really liked that aspect of this episode. Overall, I really enjoyed the combined story within these two episodes. Lots of action. The first half was really tense and set things up quite beautifully for a very action-heavy second half. Really enjoyable. Really loved the episode. Liked the character building with Crosshair, and also a little bit of a seed planted for Commander Wolf's eventual defection from the Empire. A lot of questions answered, but also more questions posed. Hopefully those questions will be answered as things wrap up in the latter part of the season. But that is just my opinion. Let me know what you thought of the Bad Batch Season 3 episodes 6 and 7 down in the comments. What was your favorite part? What are you looking forward to the most in the latter half of the season? I want to hear from you. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to click that like button. You want to see more videos, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can get updates on all my future videos. You can also follow my social media pages, links down in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And until next time, May the Force be with you. Bye.